look at and you go, man, that's the future of boxing?
It's got to be Vasily Lomachenko. I look at him and he's just such a technician, such a professional, such a great athlete. And every time I watch him fight, you can just tell that in his mind, even though you don't see him doing much in the certain round, you can tell he's setting something up for the next one, or he's positioning himself to do something maybe 3 or 4 rounds ahead.
How about Mexican-American as well, since you're the face of Solo Boxeo as well?
Mexican-American fighters? Let me see, who's the guy that's out there? One of our guys, Zurdo Ramirez, he's obviously a Mexican fighter, not necessarily Mexican-American, but he's a guy that just physically, he's so much larger than your typical Mexican. He's about maybe 6'3", 6'2". He's a left-hander. He's not your kind of, just kind of bang with your fighter. He's more of a technician. He moves around, uses his jab. Yeah. So he's kind of a sign of the way boxers have evolved. Probably learning that you just don't have to be a tough guy in there and just take as many shots as possible, and maybe evolve a little bit and see what you can do.
Finally, what about the fighter Andy Vences? Fought on a couple hours. Do you remember any of his fights?
I do. I remember. I think I've done probably about maybe 3 of his fights thus far. He's a good guy. He's a very intense guy. Probably has some of the more intense stare downs at the weigh-ins that I've ever seen. But he's coming along. He's a really good fighter, very entertaining. He's the type of guy that if you're a boxing fan, you like to see guys who want to finish fights. He's certainly the type of fighter you need to follow.